All right, all right, all right. What's up, man? What's up? Yo, man, I just got finished wrapping up watching the Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev heavyweight showdown. Go down, Anthony Joshua. Stops. I repeat, stops Kubrat Pulev in the ninth round, exactly as I called it, man. I called this one for about a ninth or 10th round stoppage, exactly the way that I said it was going to go. Anthony Joshua staying on that jab, man, staying on that jab. Some will say the new, is it a new and improved version of Anthony Joshua? This ain't seek and destroy Anthony Joshua. This is boxer puncher Anthony Joshua. This is a new version of himself. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have the interviews coming right up real soon, man. But Vatos Locos forever says, yo, man, this was a garbage fight, huh? Two heavyweights right here, man. Kubrat Pulev came in and gave a terrible, I repeat, terrible showing of himself, man. Anthony Joshua did exactly what he was supposed to do, and that's go in there and dominate this guy and get the stoppage. That way he don't have to worry about critics showing up all up in his news feed talking about why he didn't stop this dude and he's not the same. And, you know, because they were ready. They were sitting on the sidelines. Oh, this is the new version. This is Andy Ruiz 2 version of Anthony Joshua. He has no power. He can't do nothing. So the brother getting the stoppage tonight was a good thing. He kept the critics at bay pretty much with this stoppage tonight, man. Like I said, he fought well. As for Kubrat Pulev, man, he just pretty much showed up tonight. Don't know why, you know, fought nervous energy, just like the Klitschko fight. Same nervous energy showed up. He got knocked down twice in the third round. Anthony Joshua started with a series of right hands, pow, that got Kubrat Pulev hurt. At that third round, he was just kind of just throwing a bunch of flurries on top of Kubrat Pulev. In the midst of those flurries, hitting him with a lot of hard shots, put him down twice. One time turned his back on Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying? Acting almost as if that he didn't want to fight. Got put down again in this 2 times in the third round. Moving on down to the ninth round, Anthony Joshua pretty much dominated every round, staying on the jab, moving around on the outside, using the jab, working it upstairs, working it downstairs, got in close, throwing those big uppercuts like I told y'all he would do. That's one of his best punches, and that's the punch that he finished the fight with. Go down to the ninth round, same thing, staying on the jab, moving on the outside. Kubrat Pulev looking nervous energy, flicking the hand, and I don't know what all he was doing. His jab had no thunder in it. It had no pepper in it. He had no good hand speed in it tonight. Footwork was terrible. He didn't try to get to the inside at all. I mean, really at all. No body work from Kubrat Pulev at all. He just kind of just showed up. The dude waited all this time to get this damn fight just to show up and look like that. And then he got knocked on his back. I thought he was going to get up, man. Ref counted all the way to 10. I thought he was going to get up, man. Got put on his back by a series of uppercuts from Anthony Joshua on the inside in the ninth round, and fight's over, man. Fight's over. You know what I mean? Fight's over. I thought AJ fought well, though. Stayed on the jab. Like I said, man, I guess this is the version of AJ we just gonna have to get used to. I mean, my question is if he gonna be this boxer, you know, not to seek and destroy AJ, is when somebody giving him some heat back, like really putting some pressure back on him, is he gonna be able to sustain it? Is he gonna be able to continuously, because by round 5 he kind of start moving. His hands, he still stayed with the same game plan, stand on the outside. But yeah, man, you know, stand on the outside, but his footwork pretty much stopped. And he started towards the end of the fight, move more towards the inside. And that's how he started to land those uppercuts. So I wonder if somebody is giving him some pepper back, man. Is he going to be able to sustain being that boxer? Andy Ruiz didn't give him really much pushback, and Kubrat Pulev didn't give him really much pushback in that style. So, you know, I don't think he'll be able to outbox the elite boxer known as Tyson Fury. I think that Tyson Fury is still a much more superb boxer and can go much deeper into a fight sustaining that style. Still needs to get a little bit more fluid if he's going to execute something like that against Wilder. Yo, he needs to be much more fluid, still a bit robotic. I mean, this is only the second time we see him fighting like this. Kept the weight down, wasn't too big, wasn't too small right here. I thought his weight was just perfect. Some people may think he was a little too small, and they're going to say, well, the weight loss affecting his power. I don't think so, y'all. I think he's the right size. He just got to get used to fighting the way he's fighting. He's, like I say, seek and destroy type dude. 21 knockouts in like 23 fights. We used to seeing Anthony Joshua get stoppages, but this is the new and improved. This is Anthony 2.0. You know what I mean? Something that everyone got to get used to. Now, yeah, you know, and the good thing also is, like I say, by him getting that stoppage tonight, you know, it ain't no secret, man. And my man lost a lot of his fans to Tyson Fury. You know, a lot of the fans who had abandoned Tyson Fury flocked to Anthony Joshua. When Tyson Fury got back on his feet, they flocked back to Tyson Fury. And he's trying to win a lot of folks back. So a stoppage tonight was necessary, man. I repeat, necessary. Let me see what some of the fam talking about. They should be doing the interview soon. Him and Kubrat Pulev all dapping it up. I mean, we knew they were cool. We knew that thing at the weigh-in was all kind of phony, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, they needed some hype, man. No one was talking about this fight. It wasn't getting a lot of fanfare, so they tried to do something to kick up a little dust at that weigh-in. It looked phony. It had phony written all over it, if you ask me, but it is what it is. They looking like a couple little buddies now, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Orlando, what's up, family? What's up with you, man? What's good, man? I'm starting to have a newfound respect for AJ. Congratulations on this win. Yeah, you know, one thing you got to respect about it, Orlando, is he's made adjustments. You know, he didn't sit around and, you know, like I say, post the Andy Ruiz situation, he didn't sit around and complain and you know, he told people in quotes in the interviews that I went back and made the proper adjustments. I made my weaknesses my strengths. I worked on the things that y'all considered me to have as weaknesses. I worked on those things, and now here I am back, you know, to show y'all what I've been working on. And this is a new, totally different version of Anthony Joshua. So you see him, he been in the lab and he been working. You got to give him credit for that. You know what I mean? Sir Ken, what's up, fam? What's up, man? Man, salute. Salute to the wrenches and salute to the chat, and smash that like button all day. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up as you pull up, man. Thumbs up as you pull up. You know what I'm saying? AJ looked very, very good. AJ stayed on his jab, used his head movement. Yeah, he did. Use his jab. He looked very fundamentally sound tonight. The only question I probably leave with tonight, seeing him execute this, is, like I said, how long can he sustain it if the pressure is put back on him? That's the remaining question. We see the power. I still think his power is there. We're going to have to give it time. Let's listen to the post-fight interview.
Wembley Arena, can you hear me? Let's make some noise. 1,000 fans in here. Let's make some noise. I love you all. Thank you so much for having me this evening. Thank you very much. Your thoughts on the fight? It's a fight. Let's talk more action. That was my thoughts on it. Let's talk more action. We done our press conference on Thursday. On Friday, it was a bit of back-to-back, but boxing's about less talk and more action. And I hope everyone was satisfied tonight. Not only with my fight, but the whole undercard as well.
What's up? You can feel that way because you got that stoppage. You can feel that way.
To the old AJ, you called it the rough and ready, the bruiser. Did we see signs of that tonight, particularly with the uppercut, which seems to be the honey punch?
Signature punch.
You would have to ask Rob McCracken, Joby Clayton, Adriel Fernandez about that. For me, I stuck to what I know best: boxing, looking at where I'm going to put my shots and put them together, and then when they're successful, they're successful. As I said, it's just less talk and more action. I don't even really want to do an interview because I just want the fans to appreciate the hard work. Everyone go home and have a lovely Christmas, and we'll reunite in 2021. I totally respect that. I'm just going to ask a couple of fans questions from the fans, because the people do want to hear from you. You've had this laser-like tunnel vision throughout the preparation for this. I don't even think we've mentioned any names, but now with a view to the future,
man. He don't know when
are you prepared to entertain the talk of an undisputed? You ask the fans. I'm not asking. You do. That's your job as a promoter for Sky. You ask the crowd what they want to see. I'm up for anything. Look at the resume. You ask them. You ask.
They're gonna say Fury. You know they're gonna say Fury.
I mean, who wants to see Anthony Joshua box Tyson Fury in 2021?
There it is. You got to wait, bro.
This is Eddie Hearn's job. That's his job, bro. That's Eddie Hearn's job.
You know they're gonna say Fury.
Do you want that fight?
Of course you're gonna say it. He ain't got no choice.
2019. Look,
he don't know.
I started this game in 2013. I've been chasing all the belts. I've been dealing with mandatories.
He don't know.
I want to challenge. It's not about the opponent. It's about the legacy and the belt. Whoever's got the belt, I'd love to compete with them. If that is Tyson Fury, let it be.
If he know that third fight is happening between Fury and Wilder. If
is almost clear now. It's a road to my next fight. I don't care about anything else. It's just one fight at a time, picking them off one by one. That's all it's about for me.
All right, that's good enough for us right there, man. That's all we need. We don't want no problems with this zone. So yeah, man, he can't call nobody out right now, man. He don't know what the situation is looking like in the future right now for him. Oleksandr Usyk is pretty much the surest thing he can say right now. As far as Tyson Fury is concerned, just don't know. Like he said, man, he's heard 1 minute he's talking to Tyson Fury and Fury is talking all cool. Next minute, he don't know what's going on. He see ESPN pulling him out of fights. He see Fury trying to book other fights. He see mediations, arbitrations, proclamations, and doclamations. He don't know what's up. So at the end of the day, the official position is Anthony Joshua, as of now, will eventually have to figure out what's going on with the WBO and his mandatory. It's Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk has been waiting in the wings for almost 2, if not 2 years. 2 years to get this mandatory shot. He stood aside once before to let Joshua take care of the Ruiz situation and then some. So at this point, he's like, look, man, I want the shot. Now, another kind of another option, if you will, kind of came forward, and that is the Joe Joyce situation. Joe Joyce can maybe lure Oleksandr Usyk away, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. But I just think that honestly, Anthony Joshua is really going to go towards Usyk. Remember, he even went to Usyk's. He was at Usyk's last fight, scouting Oleksandr Usyk, and people wondered then, like, yo, why you here scouting Oleksandr Usyk if you supposedly worked out something with Tyson Fury? You know what I mean? So I think he's leaning towards the Usyk. I think he's been bigging up Usyk a lot lately. Talking about Usyk is respectable and, how respectable Usyk should be. And Usyk is a man of his word. He's a straight shooter. So he likes Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, let's just look at the writing on the wall. We can keep speculating and hoping and wishing, but the writing on the wall, him at Usyk's fight, him bigging up Usyk crazy right now, showing Usyk all kind of respect. Oleksandr Usyk is in a position why, like, if he's not considered the biggest heavyweight or may not have what fans may consider much of a chance at heavyweight, why is he going to keep on, taking a gamble before he can get the big fight? He going to sit around and gamble with a Joe Joyce, risk losing that before he gets to the Anthony Joshua fight? I don't see it. Now, people wonder, they say Eddie Hearn is cool with Oleksandr Usyk's people. So maybe they can work something out. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Oleksandr Usyk has been waiting for a long time, champ. And given Tyson Fury, I think he's going to go back in that third fight with Deontay Wilder. Bob Arum, ESPN, they just cannot pass up on that gate. They cannot pass up on that kind of revenue and the energy, just the sheer energy that fight brings. You know what I mean? They just can't pass that up. So that's why I think that he's going tonight, man. But yeah, man, back to the fight tonight. I think he looked good, though, y'all. I think he looked real good. Like I said, man, didn't look winded. The jab looked stiff. The jab was working. He was moving. He kept that feet moving up to about the 5th round. And after that, he let the hand speed do the talking. His head movement was getting out of the way of Kubrat Pulev's jab. Even though Kubrat Pulev's jab, like I said, no pepper, no thunder on it. The man, he fought nervous. He had nervous energy. He looked like a cartoon character in there for the most part, if you ask me. The man shouldn't be on no level. You know what I mean? Get him up out of here. Don't want to see him no time soon. No kind of impression. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. DJ Zion Love in the building. What's up, family? What's up, man? Look, y'all, man, if y'all just finding out about the homie tonight for the first time, I am Mainman Mademan. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell icon. Rock with the homie, man. This is how we do, man. We keep it 100 over here when it comes to this boxing. Salute, fam. Salute. Just like Callum Smith is tailor-made for Canelo, it's going to be that and the outcome. It's going to be the and outcome. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, tonight if you saying Kubrat Pulev was tailor-made for Anthony Joshua, yeah, I definitely agree with you. Kubrat Pulev was tailor-made for, I'd say, about 80% of the heavyweight division tonight. You know what I mean? He was just there. I don't know what he didn't look skillful. Nothing. You know what I mean? I gave him way more credit in the build up to this than I should have. I mean, when he's not nervous, when he's more relaxed, when he's more chilled out, he's a better fighter. When he go in there all hyped up and nervous up, man, when he go in there like that, he just looked like a fool. You know what I mean? He going in there, his hand can't stop shaking. His jab looking unsure. He didn't take not one risk all night long. Didn't look like a boxer. Looked very beatable by about 85% of the heavyweight division tonight. And that's just facts. You know what I mean? Real spill. AJ is just fighting different now, says Akuma's Deception. Yeah, it's something that everyone's going to have to get used to, but we're going to have to, and he's learning on the job. We see a lot of fighters that go through transitions like this. I always go back to Jared Hurd. A lot of fighters, that want to change their style, and they got to show it in the ring. We got to see what it looks like. It never looks pretty in the beginning. It always takes a fight or 2 or 3 to get it down. You know what I mean? But once they kind of get it down, it takes a couple fights. We'll see what it does. He's been putting it on display. We've now seen it on display twice. Andy Ruiz in the rematch, it worked good, but no pushback. And tonight's fight, it looked good tonight once again, but very little pushback. What does that style do when he starts to tire? The legs start to tire a little bit. You know what I mean? Does he got to go back to being traditional Joshua and fighting better on the inside like he did tonight? I thought in the second half of the fight, he did make some sort of adjustment where he knew he wasn't going to move as much and he had to fight better on the inside. And he started throwing 2, 3 uppercuts, standing. I'm not going to keep moving away from this dude. Stood his ground. And he got him out of there the way he should have, the way champions do. This is the heavyweight division. We don't want to see no UD's champ. Salute, main man. No undisputed talk should be allowed until Wilder and Fury face off and bring us closure all day. I think that we all should be up in agreements with that up in this joint, right, fam? Look, man, let's get the war settled between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Before we have it, Anthony Joshua got all of the time in the world. He got an opponent. He got Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? That's a good name fight. Alexander Usyk can dare to be great. Former undisputed cruiserweight champion. You know what I mean? He's the 2-year mandatory. Hey, Anthony Joshua got things to do. Yeah, he can even give Andy Ruiz that third fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to see it. If Andy come back and give a good showing of himself, Andy come back, give a good showing of himself. Hey, man, bring on that third fight. Joshua got things to do. He's a very busy man. We all understand. At the end of the day, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder have more than enough time and room and leeway to finish that third fight. You feel me? Now, if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, then, well, you know, Anthony Joshua, I'm sure you can understand. Something as monumental as that, well, it has to go. It has to happen. You know what I mean? So we as boxing fans should be all in agreement to that. Anthony Joshua will get his shot. No one's running from Anthony Joshua. He is right there. He got belts. He got hardware. The man's a star, and everybody wants to be a star. He is a star. You know what I mean? He'll get his shot after Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury finish their business. That's all we ask. That's all we've ever asked. So my man Bomb Squad can get that get back. It was a good performance for him all day. It really was. And you know, all of y'all who has left that man, you know what I mean? If you were a UK boxing fan that was once a Anthony Joshua fan and you abandoned him over the Andy Ruiz situation, and now you are on the Tyson Fury bandwagon. If that is you, man, that's messed up. Yo, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. How y'all gonna roll from that man like that to rock with Fury? All because he came over here and he beat Wilder, huh? Come on, man. Y'all need not to abandon Anthony Joshua, man. Y'all dead wrong, man. Y'all treating Anthony Joshua wrong out there in the UK from what I'm hearing, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Show that man some love. He made the proper adjustments. You dig? He ain't fought the creme de la creme yet, but we gonna see what that style looks like on the top floor once he gets there. But he's made the proper adjustments. He's showing you that he won it. He came out to the Rocky music tonight, rising up into the day. He came out to the Rocky jump tonight. He was, hey, y'all see that interest? He love y'all. Y'all should love him. Y'all going to abandon that man over Tyson Fury. Y'all don't make no sense. Y'all don't make no sense, UK. What's going on, man? But he's boxing instead of brawling right now. I think it's smart. I think he's actually, you know, I appreciate him making this effort at what he's doing, his change of style. I actually very much as a boxing fan appreciate it. He knows that, yo, he ain't going to sit back and he ain't, like I said, he's never made an excuse. I respected how he took the Andy Ruiz loss. I really did. I respected it. The way he moved, the way he didn't run the cameras, he didn't do none of that. He went back to the basement. He went back. He grew his little beard. He grew his little Jim Kelly sideburns out. You know what I mean? He was rough. He went back to the drawing board. He went and he learned. He talked to some experts. He listened to what he was told and he executed. Let's just see it on the top floor. Let's just see it on the top floor. That's all we ask. The top floor. Canelo fight against Smith will look the same. You think you're going to see something similar for Canelo versus Smith? Canelo and Smith, Callum Smith is tailor-made, man. I mean, tailor-made like a suit, man, for Canelo Alvarez. I see a stoppage in that fight coming for Canelo, getting up under the jab, uppercut central, same punch, right? Only difference is I think Canelo's uppercut going to be to the body. You know what I mean? Uppercut, sweet body music. You know what I'm saying? That Rev gave the white boxer many chances to stay in the fight. Yeah. The ref gave him a lot of chances. Yeah, he did. I mean, he the way he hit that canvas on that last knockdown, It should have been like a count out, bro. He hit the joint like a 5-point star. He was like crucified down that joint. You know what I mean? Like it was over. He shouldn't. It wasn't no 8-9 count needed. It should have been waved off. Did you see how Kubrat Pulev went down? Like he went down on his back and just laying up, looking up at the ceiling. Like, you know, I'm Batman. Like he was gone. You know what I mean? Like, what was the need for the count? So the ref did give extra chances, champ. Equal foundation. What's up, family? Either that or Pulev is done. Nah, I think Pulev done. I think Pulev done. I have no belief from at this moment forward in boxing. I have zero belief in Kubrat Pulev against anybody. Give him Dirk Joshua. Maybe Dirk Joshua can now get his get back. You know what I'm saying? I think that makes sense, UK. What y'all say? William, what's up, man? AJ never changes his style. Never changes his style. A good combination. And I fear it will put AJ to sleep. Okay. I'm not sure which way you're trying to make that out. AJ never changed his style and it will put AJ. You think he gonna get put to sleep fighting like that? Is that what you're telling me, William? He gonna get put to sleep fighting like that because it ain't natural? Maybe that's what you're trying to make out to me. Let me know. If that's what you're saying, I could get it. That's going to take him a few fights. I just told y'all 2-3 fights minimum. I mean, he may need, and that's why I mean, like Alexander Usyk right now for AJ, it would be even perfect while he's still kind of getting the chinks out, getting, you know what I mean? Getting used to this new version of himself. Alexander Usyk will be a good testing subject, if you will. Somebody who you don't have to worry about having the power of a Deontay Wilder. The threat of you being knocked out in 1, 2, 3 rounds ain't there like it will be with Bomb Squad. You know what I'm saying? So Alexander Usyk could be the little fly to buzz around on the outside, and you can kind of try to use your newfound skills and see what it looked like against an opponent like that. I think that makes perfect sense. You're learning on the job. You don't want to go in there not fully understanding all the nuances of that new style against a dude like Wilder now, would you? You wouldn't want to be, because you don't have that kind of room to make those kind of no little mistakes. Like you don't have the room to 5 rounds, your legs started to wear down. You don't have that kind of room. So give yourself a little bit more time. Give yourself a Alexander Usyk and then see what that do. Maybe even an Andy Ruiz, and then come back and holler at us. You know what I'm saying? I still think that AJ should slim down his upper body, but he's looking fluid and boxing well. I think he's right where he need to be. I think he's right on the money. I think any lower, then we may have some power concerns. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people going to overdo the power thing. I think the power, it just takes him a little bit longer to get there because it's going to take a little bit more repetition. Given the way that he's fighting now, and he's jabbing on the outside, he's moving, he's not sitting down on as many punches as he used to, he's not seeking and destroying. So it may take a bit longer in some instances, but I still think his power is still pretty there. I think it's still very respectable. Kubrat Pulev tonight didn't even make it nowhere near to the inside. The jab kept him honest, the right hand kept him extremely honest. You seen him looking shaky, bakey, nervous on the outside. It was all because of that jab and right hand. And so the power is still there. I don't want to see him slimming down too much. I think he was right on the money. I think he's need to get that gas tank up. Still a little stiffy, but you know, I think that's as good as it gets right there, bro. I just think he needs to get that gas tank up a little bit more. You know what I mean? Real spill. The first knock, but he did throw a lot of punches in round 3 that could have blew his tank though. The first knockdown in the 3rd round, the ref gave Pulev more than 10 seconds. The old ref trick telling Joshua to go back to the corner. Oh, is that what it is? I got to check that out again, man. You know how these refs do, man. But they wanted Joshua to shine tonight, man. Maybe they wanted to give him a little air time and extend the fight. It is what it is. You know what I mean? The final knockdown, the ref was begging Pulev to get up with 10 seconds to go. Damn, I got to go back and watch that then, fam. I got to go back and watch that. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Felix Nunez, what's up, family? AJ refuses to give a straight answer. What a lame. Yeah, he don't know, man. He don't know, Felix. I just think that he's not in the position that him and Eddie Hearn used to be in, where they can make calls and say what they're going to do, and this is who we're going to go after, and this is the offer we're going to send. They're not in that position no more. They're in a position where they just got to wait their turn. They understand it. Losing does that to you. You know what I mean? Losing does that to you. He's in a position where he's just got to wait to get back on that top floor. It's only but so many names. Ain't that heavyweight division of the 80s? We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top dogs that's all starving and going at each other. We got 3, 4, 5 tops. What we talking? You know what I mean? So, given it the landscape of the heavyweight division, man, he got to wait his turn, champ. He don't know who to call out. All he know is Alexander Usyk. Fury will bully the life out of Fury and Wilder. Come on, William, man. Can you give me a straight comment? Fan, it's the second time, man. Come on, bro. I know you're a Fury man, so I know you're trying to say Fury will bully the life. I'm guessing you saying out of Wilder. All right, man. Allegedly, man. Allegedly. Give me a straight comment so I can read the thing, bro. Joshua not fight Fury. Don't reward him for cheating. Yeah, Joshua should not fight Fury. Don't reward him for cheating. Yes, he should. Hey, it's only but so many names. The heavyweight division is what the heavyweight division is, man. Yeah, man. The chat ain't showing up. YouTube tripping. Here we go. Here we go. Thumbs up for me, family. Thumbs up. I got 674 people up in this joint. Thumbs up for the homie, man. I am MainmanMademan. Come on and rock out with me, man. Come on and rock out with me. Silver Salamo, Mainman salute. AJ wins by a major knockout. You think against who? Against Tyson Fury? Oh, man, I'm going to tell you, a fight right now between Fury and Joshua, what makes that interesting is that Joshua is trying to fight in the style that Fury has already kind of mastered. So, Fury is known already to go deep into fights doing exactly what Joshua is aspiring to do. And he will do this in round 7, 8, 9, 10. Where Joshua may become a bit more stationary later on into the fight. See, Fury is not going to would never look to beat Joshua in the first 4 to 5 rounds. He would look to definitely take him deep, use his size and mass against him, make him constantly work, make him constantly move. It ain't like in Deontay Wilder's case where Wilder has that fluid reach. He's nimble, he's thin, where he can throw from a distance. Nah, man, it's like AJ is going to get a point deep into a fight where he's going to be forced to try to keep getting up on Fury. And if Fury is moving and jabbing, this is why I say I need to see AJ pushed in his new style. I need to see what happens if in a Dillian White would be a perfect. I mean, if I was to see him outbox a Dillian White right now, knowing that Dillian White gonna come at him full speed and push him deep into a fight, that would be something to see. That would be something to see. But I just think that's what Fury likes to do already. And he's a master at it. And I think a guy like Anthony Joshua, his dynamics, that'll be tough to deal with deep into a fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's up, Light Lit Up? He say that was a good fight all day, man. I enjoyed it. A lot of y'all don't like it. Some of y'all do. I enjoyed it. I really did. I really more so enjoyed it getting the measure on Anthony Joshua. If you didn't like it because you knew Kubrat Pulev was a straight up bum, I mean, let's just call it for what it is. Bum, skippity bum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at the very least, you can at least get a measure on Anthony Joshua in his newfound style. These pundits, UK, I'm telling y'all, Johnny Nelson and all them boys, these pundits, they not serving him no justice. They want him to be who he used to be because it's great for the ratings. You know, knockouts are great. Everyone wants to see knockouts from heavyweights. We can still see knockouts just done in a different way. So don't let them UK pundits push him to be, it wasn't because they was waiting, man. If he wouldn't have knocked out Kubrat Pulev tonight, man, they were going to rip him apart for Tyson Fury. Not because of they were going to rip. You didn't stop a Kubrat Pulev, 39-year-old who looked as bad as he looked. They were ready. I heard them. I can hear the way they were talking. I can hear how they were building up to this. They were ready. He saved himself a lot of headache by stopping this man tonight. Winning wouldn't have been enough for the UK pundits. Winning wouldn't have been enough. No. We would have people Anthony Joshua fans would have been out here. Well, he was experiencing, he was just showing everybody what he's learning and he's new. He's this new thing. No one would have wanted to hear it. Here. They would have been flocking to Tyson Fury by the multitude. Well, you know, even though Tyson Fury don't get the stoppages that Anthony Joshua get, they still would have been flocking to him. Well, he's the man. You know, Anthony Joshua don't have no power no more. He didn't stop Kubrat Pulev. Yeah, he beat him, but he didn't stop him. I just can't no more. I just think he's lost a step. He's not the same anymore. He needs to put the weight back on. They'd have had his head all messed up if he wouldn't have got that stoppage tonight. And that's just calling it for what it is. That's just calling it for what it is. Real spill. Denise, what's up, Queen? What's up? I got Denise Wards in the building. What's up with you? What's up, family? I appreciate you up in this joint with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the fight tonight, Denise. Salute to the family, man. Salute to the family. Am I the only one that feels that Joshua is not the same anymore? We were just talking. The fighter that I saw tonight stands no chance against Wilder. Nah, not right now. I'll agree to that, though. I'll agree to that. He's a work in progress right now, man. He looked good enough for Kubrat Pulev, but I think anyone would have knocked out Daniel Dubois, who just lost to Joe Joyce, would have destroyed Kubrat Pulev. You know what I mean? And I'm just being honest. Like most heavyweights tonight would have beaten this dude. This dude just, I don't know what that was, bro. That was just a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like Lit Up says, Pulev's brother was live streaming the fight on Facebook. He abruptly ended the stream when his brother got KO'd. I'm sure he did. He probably had to go make sure he was okay. Yeah, make sure that his brains didn't get knocked out the back of his ears. You know what I mean? Like he had to make sure everything was fine. He ain't never see his brother get KO'd like that. Pulev ain't never been stopped like that. Never. Never. You know what I mean? That man was a 5-point star. Like he was crucified tonight, man. You see how he laid in that ring? That's why I'm like, ref, what you counting for, man? Just end it. You know what I mean? Pito, what's up, family? Is it over? I canceled my DAZN subscription. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's over, man. Anthony Joshua, 9th round stoppage, man. Right on the money with my prediction. Hey, I've been on the money with these predictions, man. Y'all better mess with the kid, yo. I've been right on the money with these joints. I said 9th round. I said 9th round stoppage. I said maybe the 10th, but I was leaning in the 9th round stoppage, the prediction right here. Check my archives because they don't lie. That's right. That's right. Joshua versus Fury is the only fight. Wilder has to wait. Wilder got crashed, bro. Twice. Simple. Nah, bro. Simple little thing called contracts. You know what I mean? Simple little thing called, look, Deontay Wilder gave Tyson Fury a shot when he was needing a big fight, and so Tyson Fury got to return the favor. It is what it is. It's called honor amongst men. You know what I mean? And they're going to stick to their words. It's all about your words. You know what I mean? Got nothing in this world but your word and your balls, right? Your word. You know what I mean? He got to stick to his word. Sorry. That means that Anthony Joshua has to wait. I got DGO in the building. What's up, family? What's up, fam? Hope you enjoyed that fight tonight, man. Hope you enjoyed that fight tonight. He said, yo, Joshua is a class act. For salute. Yeah, you know what? That's his post-fight interview. We just listened to it. As you can see, class act. And he's learning. He ain't playing this game with the media no more. He's not playing this game with the fans no more. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to have y'all pounding my door. Did you send the offer? Did you not send the offer? Did you send the 50 million? Did you not send the 50 million? He's not going through that ringer no more. And he's like, look, I've learned, look, man, to just shut my mouth and just let things play out. I ain't got to keep playing this Eddie Hearn game. I ain't got to no, I'm just going to shut my mouth. And however things, there's a lot of moving pieces right now. So we'll see how everything looks when the smoke clears. That is the right answer. And I actually respect it since he ain't lying and leading people on. You know what I mean? I actually respect it. Marquise, what's up, family? I am a Wilder fan. But how you look, Joshua took that loss said like a champion. Let Ruiz have time to shine. Deontay talking about the glove like that will change the outcome of that fight. Nah, that ain't gonna change the outcome of the fight, man. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna change the outcome of the fight at all. But you know, according to Adam Smith, Deontay Wilder is training. According to the head of Sky Sports, Deontay Wilder is training for Tyson Fury. So, you know, he may have came out, said what he said, but at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. And the action says he's in the gym and he's putting that work in and he's developing that game plan. Come holler at me on that third fight. Now I need to see Wilder versus Fury 3. Then the winner should take on AJ for undisputed. Facts. I'm with that. I'm with that. All day. All day. Win, lose, or draw. Whether it's Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, I will be right here pounding for that fight. Absolutely 100%. But we got to let wars play out. Boxing fans. You know what I mean? Y'all know boxing is full of trilogies, man. It is what it is. Your favorite fights, classic fights, trilogies. It ain't like that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is giving us one bad fight. At both fights, you on the edge of your seat. And on the third fight, you're going to be like this. Glued. Boxing needs it. That means it has to happen. AJ ain't going nowhere. Keep working on your new style. Use test subject number 3, Alexander Usyk. It's a big fight. It's your WBO mandatory. Nobody gonna fault you for fighting Alexander Usyk. You won't hear not one complaint from one boxing channel that he's fighting Alexander Usyk. Real spill. Real spill. Not one person gonna complain. Thumbs up for the family, man. Thumbs up for me, man. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Many should learn from him. Yeah, clean, learn, go back to the drawing board. Don't cry about it. Dust yourself off and get back on the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Total respect. He didn't do like Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury, he get the win. He get the big win. He can't take a little bit of pressure. And what he do? He fall off the wagon. He go crazy. You know what I mean? He started lunching out. You know what I mean? And look at how my man right here took it. Stayed away from the cameras, went back to the drawing board, learned the new style, try and execute. I don't think it's going to work too well right now. He needs two more fights before he gets on that top floor with that new style. If Ruiz had trained for the second fight, I think the outcome would have been the same. The grand question, I'm glad you said that, William. The big question, punch resistance. The question about Joshua that also has to be answered, and this is this is how the UK pundits be talking about him. It's punch resistance. And some people believe that what Andy Ruiz did can be duplicated. I don't, but a lot of people believe that it can be duplicated. It can happen again. Well, we didn't see in the rematch with Andy Ruiz because Andy came in like a blimp. We didn't see punch resistance there. Tonight, Kubrat Pulev fought like a bum. Bum, skippity, bum. Couldn't tell the punch resistance tonight. So is that question still lingering? I think his chin is solid. I just think it was a temple shot, bro. I just think that's the punch that would have hurt anybody, bro. Like right there on the temple. I mean, some people gonna still ask that question though. I can see detractors saying, "Well, I don't know if he can still take a punch because Kubrat Pulev ain't do nothing tonight, man." And I just don't know if his punch resistance is there. And Andy Ruiz, he was too fat. He didn't land a punch all night, so I don't know, man. Come on, I don't know. Marquis says, "Yo, man, we already read that one. I think we read that one too. I'm gonna scroll down. David Bishop says, "Dang, this thing jumping." Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Stay with me. Simply Too Ghetto. What's up, family? But the problem is Fury outboxed Wilder so comprehensively. The third one will be a formality, but we can't forget about the first one. You know what I mean? The first one, he didn't outbox him so comprehensively. So that could have been just his night, just the right night. You know what I mean? How many trilogies and rivalries go like this, bro? One fight is dominant for one fighter, the next fight dominant for the next one, then the third one decides it. The first fight wasn't a comprehensive domination for Fury, you know what I mean? Which lets me know that this third fight can go in many, many different directions, you know what I mean? Real spill. Kevin Franey, AJ Wilder, and other boxers should excommunicate Fury from boxing. Boxing should not reward Fury for cheating. Yeah, if y'all feel like he cheated, then something should have been done. He's already been through one investigation where they didn't lay a glove on him. Then on top of this time around, everybody got videos and still shots and all of this stuff. Not one major investigative body took this up. Not one. California State Athletic Commission, Nevada State Athletic Commission, Association of Boxing Commissions, UCAD, nobody. No one. UCAD tried to get him. What did they do? The farmer pop up missing. You know what I mean? Nobody can lay a glove on Fury. He is Fury Montana. Nobody can lay a glove on this dude. You know what I mean? Who gonna say something? Who gonna come test him? You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Who gonna come test him? You know what I mean? Why do Americans think that Wilder is good? The man is our British level. What? How could you say that, bro? How long was he a champion, man? How long did he hold that WBC belt? How many years? How many defenses? How could you say a man who got a medal in the Olympics, something that your man Tyson Fury don't even got, didn't make it? How could you say that about him? You know what I mean? You forgot that? Y'all be forgetting about Deontay Wilder. Why do Americans think that Wilder is the good? The man is our British level. The man can only beat bums. Soon as he stepped up, he got schooled twice. AJ, hashtag 2 times. Everybody, this is the heavyweight division, Daryl Wheatley, where one punch can change the course of a lot of things. Did you say that Hasim Rahman is a better fighter than Lennox Lewis? Did you think that? Or was it just his night? It was just his night. Everything lined up just perfect, right? Let's see it. He won a battle. He didn't win the war. We want to see it with the conclusion of a war, bro. Deontay Wilder went into this situation expecting war, not a battle. That's how it goes, bro. Let's see who is victorious when the smoke settles. That's all I'm saying. And Luis Ortiz ain't a bum, champ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody loses in the heavyweight division, though, bro. It's rare. That's what I told people, man. That's what makes the 50-0 record that Floyd likes to run around and say is so great. What makes that record so great is the fact that it's a heavyweight record. It's a heavyweight record. To do that in the heavyweight division is the amazing feat of 50-0, not just 50-0 for the sake of it. It's because you did it as a heavyweight, Rocky Marciano. That's what makes it so. Because heavyweights lose, even the best, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, my number one fighter of all time, he lost. Heavyweights lose. It comes with the game. No one's never expecting an undefeated heavyweight. And if you do, well, that's one special fighter. Either that or he just didn't fight no damn body. You know what I'm saying? One or the other. You know what I mean? Let me see. Do you think that Joshua did good tonight against Pulev? I think he did very good. I think he did exceptionally well against the opposition he was in front of. I thought he did was exactly what he was supposed to do. If I had to grade his performance tonight, I'd say about an A-. I mean, truth be told, but he, like I said, he wasn't fighting nobody that was really pushing back much. But I'd give him an A- in there tonight. Solid performance. Thought the head. I thought towards the. I just got questions about the sustainability of him moving around in the 12-round fight. By fifth, go back and watch this fight, fam. When y'all go back and watch, y'all will see by round 5, Joshua stopped moving. By rounds 5 and 6, he really stopped. I mean, I say about round 6 or 7, right about round 6, he really stopped moving. He made it just about halfway into this fight before he really slowed down movement, and his hands had to do more to talking. So, and I just wonder how that looks against elite heavyweights. You know what I mean? Elite heavyweights. Anthony Joshua needed that knockout to prove a point about the forgotten power of his right hand. His right hand still gonna keep him honest, and that's why I say that weight where he's fighting at is perfect. He don't need to get smaller, don't need to get bigger. He's perfect. You need to sit right where he's at tonight. What they say he was at about what 240 somewhere around it, 240 something tonight. Right there, right wherever he was at tonight is perfect. Perfect. He wasn't big, he wasn't small. You know what I mean? Right there, right, just perfect, just perfect. Wilder versus Fury 3 is the only fight that Fury should be allowed to fight. Facts. Well, according to the mediation or the arbitration and listening to how ESPN is moving things, I think that's the thing that's going to make sense. ESPN is not going to let that fight walk away. They've already gauged it. They know that at the very just the mention of canceling that fight here on American soil, you cause an uproar in the sport of boxing. They know what they got on their hands, and they got a good thing. You know what I mean? Plus Tyson Fury, they're not going to let him weasel away and get another bum fight and get another fight off his contract fighting to nobody. Why do you think that AJ didn't go in for the finish in the 4th? Still probably got concerns of tank issues, of stamina issues. Didn't want to overly blow his load. You know, one demon, if any demon that will haunt him is the fact that he got hurt jumping on Andy Ruiz. He didn't get hurt from just like getting outboxed by. He got hurt jumping on Andy Ruiz. And that's always going to linger. So it may slow him down when he's going in for the kill. It may make him a little bit more cautious for going into the kill. I mean, you got to remember the circumstances of that nightmarish night all started with him being reckless and jumping in on his opponent. That's something he's clearly taken in mind. Like you said, in the 4th, he could have went for the kill. But he probably like, you know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to let that knockout come to me. I'm going to slow it down for a minute. I put him down twice. It should be just a matter of time. And that was the right decision. That was the right decision. You know what I mean? That was the right decision. Stiff Idiot says, yo, Joshua got caught clean tonight. Don't know what people were watching. He got caught clean a couple times, but nervous punches, bro, and nervous energy. He got hit with one good 1-2 that I remember them slowing down and replaying a couple times, but nervous energy, bro. When you fighting with nervous energy like that and you ain't really sure of your punches. Look how Kubrat was punching tonight. He was hesitant on the jab. The jab was like moving in sections, bro. You know what I mean? It was literally moving in sections. I mean, he wasn't sure of his punches tonight. So he didn't have killer power tonight. He had nervous energy, too much nervous energy. And you can feel it. You can see it. He was just jittery and too hyped up, you know what I mean? Calm your ass down, champ. AJ was ill against Ruiz the first. Come on, we ain't here for excuse. If AJ don't make excuses, his fans not allowed to. If AJ don't make excuses, his fans are not allowed to, fam. It's one thing if the fighter is making excuses. Then we say, okay, he ain't even making excuses. He said it was a punch from the gods. I'm going to rock with that. We ain't going to say he was ill and take that away from Andy Ruiz. No. Punch from the gods. He got caught slipping. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hakeem Rahman and Lennox Lewis happened. It's called boxing. It's called boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna scroll down some. DGO say, yo, man, the first fight was the tune-up for Fury. I hear you. It was a tune-up. Okay. The first fight happened, though, fam. It happened. And it's you could say it was a tune-up, you could say it was this, it was that. It happened. And we seen a totally different fight in a totally different style, DGO. Second style, Tyson Fury became Sugar Hill Steward's #1 protege. You know what I mean? Learning the Krunk Gym way all the way, 100%. Came in as a battering ram. Big, strong, aggressive. That wasn't the same Tyson Fury from fight 1. So now that Deontay Wilder has seen the boxing version of Tyson Fury, Mr. Twinkle Toes, and now that he's seen the wrecking ball version of Tyson Fury, what version shows up in the third fight? And now that Wilder has seen these versions, you know, maybe he makes his adjustments and we get a whole nother type of fight. That's the way wars go, bro. That's the way wars go. They learn from each other. Each fight, they learn a piece of each other. I think in the third fight, we're going to get maybe a fight more different than the first and the second one. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. Yo, man, that's what makes wars so good, bro. Yo, man, why do you think Manny Pacquiao, Juan Manuel Marquez had how many fights? They wanted to do 5 fights. You know what I'm saying? We just come on, man. Come on, man. These wars, they learn from each other, and it makes Mickey Ward and Arturo Gotti, like those wars were. Each war that man learned a little bit of each other, and it all came to a head in that final fight. We got to let this come to a conclusion, fam. He kind of did outbox him comprehensively in the first. He got caught twice, and he was only in his third fight back. But he got put on his back twice, King Yakisoba. Y'all, you know what I mean? He got put on his back twice. Didn't see nothing like that. Y'all cannot tell me that the first fight, it looked totally cosmetically, totally different than the second fight. Those were night and day fights. Night and day. Fury rose from the dead like the Undertaker. Popped up off the canvas, man. All of the theatrics in that. How do we not want to see this come to a proper conclusion? Y'all literally witnessed Tyson Fury go from mental patient to getting himself back in order right before your eyes. All in the Deontay Wilder saga. We got to let this come to a conclusion. Undisputed ain't going nowhere. All that man Anthony Joshua got to do is beat Lil Usyk. Just beat Lil Usyk. Just beat Lil Usyk. That's all he asking. Thumbs up for the fam, man. Thumbs up for me, man. Thumbs up. Yeah, man. P. Newell, what's up, family? What's up, man? I see the traffic is in here, man. Press that like button. Y'all hear the family, man. Thumbs up is your pull up. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon, man, for the homie, man. Join the fam, man. We always cooling over this joint. Salute. I repeat, salute to my brother P. Newell, man. Salute, family. These Wilder fans are nuts. Yeah, man. Still on that glove. We don't talk glove stuff over here, man. We talking in the ring. You know what I mean? Over here, we keeping it in the ring. I give Fury his credit. He did what he had to do. I want to see my man Deontay Wilder get his get back. You dig? And if Tyson Fury can walk away and win this whole war, I got a ton of respect for him. We'll talk about that when the war is over. When the war is over. Right now, we still in the middle of it. Ain't nothing going. It ain't over yet. He ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? AJ versus Fury got to be next. Nah, bruh. These two will be in their mid-30s in a few years. But we ain't asking for a few years. We only asking for another year tops. That's all we asking. We ain't asking for no few years. Yo, what about what's going on right now? You know what I mean? Don't pass up. We already got a great thing playing out right in front of us right now, bro. Deontay Wilder has been the bronze bomber, knocking and destroying everybody. Everybody. Tyson Fury coming back. Let this play out. Y'all be wanting to just cut the light switch on and off, man. This 2020 mentality, man. You want what you want when you want it. Nah, bro. It got to play out. Let it play out, man. It got to come to its conclusion. I need to see my man Bomb Squad get his get back. You hear me, though? You know what I'm saying? AJ knocks out Usyk easy. Usyk will try and get too cocky. Then bam, lights out. As for Fury, nearly lost to nobodies recently, but absolutely smashed Wilder. AJ beats him in 10. See, that's what I mean, bro. And y'all don't know which Tyson Fury you gonna get. Tyson Fury is a roller coaster ride, man. Up and down, up and down. You know what I mean? You don't know which version you gonna get. You did. I mean, that dude struggled against Otto Wallin. Then right before that, right after that, he fight the fight of his life against Deontay Wilder. You don't know what you gonna get. So y'all need to let this third fight play out. Y'all have now seen many different versions of Tyson Fury in this whole saga, but y'all just think that everything gonna be the same. Oh, he smashed him in the second fight. He gonna smash him in the third fight. Y'all don't know that. Y'all have seen many different. Y'all have seen Act 1, Act 2. Now let's see Act 3. Y'all need to stop it. You know what I mean? Y'all need to stop it. Come on. Come on. We gonna get there to Undisputed. Undisputed ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Ain't going nowhere. All your man gotta do is keep winning, man. You know, all you got to do is keep winning. That's it. That's all. He should have. Look, if he wanted Fury so bad, this is what I don't understand. Y'all always jump on Wilder about stuff like this. If that was the case, when Tyson Fury first came back to boxing, he didn't go originally seeking Deontay. He went seeking Anthony Joshua. Correct me if I'm wrong. He called up Eddie Hearn, wanting to try to sign with Matchroom before he got down with Frank Warren. Correct? So this is what I don't get. Y'all be giving Tyson Fury passes galore. I mean, galore. Correct me if I'm wrong. Before he signed with Frank Warren, could he have not signed with Eddie Hearn and gave y'all the Anthony Joshua fight that you so desire? But what y'all don't say nothing to Tyson Fury about that, though, do y'all? Y'all, oh, he didn't try to. Oh, no. Tyson Fury was right not to sign with Eddie Hearn. There you go. If y'all wanted to fight so bad, why didn't no one ask Tyson Fury? Then he even was willing to go around Eddie Hearn and call up Anthony Joshua on the bat phone. Like Slim, hey, look, forget Eddie Hearn. Let me and you make it happen. Anthony Joshua was like, I got Tyson Fury calling my phone. How he get my number? But no one false Tyson Fury. If he wanted to make it happen so bad, if y'all wanted to fight so bad, then why didn't he sign with Eddie Hearn? Y'all won't put it all on Wilder. Nah, now he's in a commitment, and he got to honor that commitment. That's what real champs do. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. I'm about to get up out of here, fam. I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? How well do you think that AJ will do against FA at Jogbay? FA's young, hungry, and a big hitter. He tests Joshua's punch and endurance. Yeah, but after FA's last fight, bro, his stock dropped to me after his last performance. I don't think FA, I know they were trying to promote that in that way to African fighters and stuff like that, but FA's not ready. Nowhere near. No, and I'm being honest, get a fix 72. And I'm high on FA at Jogbay. Not ready. Got a lot of fundamentals he needs to learn. He's never faced no adversity. He's been put down already. I mean, looks they were just giving him food. He has ways to go from what I see. And Anthony Joshua would end FA in 2 rounds right now. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua would dance around Wilder to avoid that thunderous right hand. But how long can he dance around Wilder? That's the question. We seen him dance for 5 rounds, 6 rounds tonight. If you can't sustain that for the whole fight, right hand, sweet chin music, we holler at you. That's what's going to end up happening. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Yo, man, y'all go ahead and sign up tonight for the homie, man, and join the fam, man. I'm going to get up out of here tonight. Salute to everybody that catch this live. Salute to everyone that caught this on the playback. Anthony Joshua has stopped Kubrat Pulev in the 9th round. Very good performance, I thought. Didn't get much pushback tonight. We seeing a new and improved version of Anthony Joshua, showing us the Joshua 2.0, a more boxing version of himself, not the seek and destroyer version of Anthony Joshua. This is the guy that's been birthed from the Andy Ruiz defeat. You know what I'm saying? And this is the guy we're going to be with. I mean, I don't know if he sticks with this style, if he faces a different style of opponent or a different level of opponent. But looking at how he's talking, he's looking sure of himself right now, and he's liking the way he's fighting these fights. I think he stays here. I think this is the Anthony Joshua that is here to stay. I like what I'm seeing. I think he needs to work on some things, get that fluidity down, get that gas tank up a little bit more, get used to moving for longer periods of time, get used to more repetition, sticking with the game plan, things like that. Yo, he going to be all right. I don't know if he has that much time to learn it well enough before he meets a Tyson Fury and a Deontay Wilder. But if he's going to execute what he's learning on the job right now, and if he was to get into a fight with those two today, I think he loses. After 1-2 more fights, come back and talk to me. Things may change, and we'll see. But much love to the family. I catch up with y'all soon. Thumbs up for me, man, and go ahead and subscribe to Mainman Mademan. Salute to y'all all. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I see y'all tomorrow for We Talking Boxing Live. All